to our Shop 3 at 3. This first clip is from News Nation. News Nation did an interview with a clandestine Border Patrol agent. They had him in silhouette and they distorted his voice because he was giving some whistleblower insider type stuff. It will sound muffled, but that was on purpose. The real says that we do not control forward. We control forward. I was going to be actually says that they are the plan. Using emergency plans, but we can't have the doing whatever they want. He said we don't report on it. We post it each other. The guy's his face and his voice. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene did not do anything. Big Johnson stuff we gotta look at. It's actually Benjamin Netanyahu. They took millions does not agree that Hamas has to be taken down. First of all, and that they have to be taken down. Is there one leader that is not to the it's a positive thing. I think we should run up this positive work. You know, and when see this out there, that's one of the unions, one of us, the guys who are really office entry. They found it. And they saw hospital drugs from the doctors. And they found the they found the roots of the national list. The money, the farm, to protect their food, and the grandfather, the grandfather on top. So, this is something you can imagine this day. And they vowed to repeat it again. And I asked you this. What are you doing? I asked you, what are the parents? Like I said, here's the proposal, okay? It's as if you have 30, 9/11s in one day. If you have 30, 40,000, 40,000 Americans with children, 10,000 Americans health hospitals. And it promised to do it again and again. And you think it, you know. Maybe later we'll get a chance to talk about that. And then finally, Marjorie Taylor.
But inside that room, the boobs were deafening. I mean, absolutely deafening. That was all I could hear. I couldn't even hear my own self. And so you have to realize in that moment, you're standing in a room where everyone is against you, but I had to keep in my mind and know that outside of this city, everyone's with me on this. And that's the whole reason why I ran for Congress, Steve. I ran for Congress because I was angry at the Republican Party for not doing what they said they would do. We have the Speaker of the House, the most powerful position in the Republican Party. Third in line to the president. Third in line to the president. The Speaker can do anything he wants to do if he's willing to do it. But we have a Speaker that's so weak that a man with dementia is able to fool him. This is where we are. And Fox News wants to make sure that you guys have your own opinion, that you only have the opinion that Fox News tells you. And that's why Fox News attracts Steve Bannon. That's why Fox News attracts Charlie Kirk. And that's why Fox News wants to murder Tucker Carlson. And that's the reality. And that's why Fox News is losing viewers.
That is I'm 3-3. Why don't you write out some of it? Design if you want to do a beautiful landscape. Nice one, because I had that one for national. Right, it's Friday. Parenting doesn't come with the numbers, baby. It doesn't. It just doesn't come with the numbers. I don't know anywhere you can go to learn to be a great parent. I don't know anybody. If you come from a strong family, you assume it's going to be you carry that forward. Or whatever it's going to be, you decide that you will never have that happen to your kids. And so you try to design a life, design around things you have for your childhood. Which, by the way, is not optimizing their childhood. It's defending them against your childhood. And I see my parents now, at this age of my life, with so much more grace. Most of us, as parents, doing the best we can, making it up as we go. Because I was prepared there. 3, 2, 1. I was preparing for today's broadcast. And as I was thinking about today's broadcast, I had a question in mind. What makes a good bunch? What makes a good bunch? Chat, GPT, what makes a good mother? I'm going to ask Chat GPT. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to ask Chat GPT what makes a good mother. Share that with me when we come back.
This report is sponsored by Tire Rack. Nearly 3,000 teen drivers die in car crashes each year. Tire Rack Street Survival.
Get everything restored. I'll give you the phone number 3 times. Kids in the car, try to memorize this for your parents. 865-28 out.
870. 865-419-3000. Savings are the biggest.
Bonner's special day. Bonner's special day.
Plus,
our normal Monday stuff and good revolve report. Bill Show starts at 6. News Talk 98.7 WOKR.
when you need to know, Dunkin' Donuts. Use card. WOKR.
This week on Anything is Possible.
When he was 5 years old, my mother passed away, and he and that was very close. Well, he began to tell me that she would like to test mine for PTSD, and I giggled. And she said, "Why did you giggle?" I said, "Because my son's never been to war. He's never seen anything that's traumatic." Because I'm thinking of other things. And she said, well, this is what she said. Alabama. She said, "But no, she was a giggle." Because although she said, "Did you laugh at a veteran?" And I said, "Absolutely not." She said, "Then don't laugh at your son." Because the war hate crime is very real. And that started our journey.
Boy, the morning this weekend, we debuted the 22nd season of Anything is Possible on WPLT. And my first guest is Amanda. Actually, she is the Seymour Teacher of the Year. What an incredible teacher, storyteller, but the story about her relationship with her son and what they've had to fight through, amazing. 22 years, well over 500 episodes now. Anything is possible. We launched the new season this Sunday on WBLT. All right. I was preparing for the show. I wanted to talk about parenting and motherhood today. I was reading an article and I was like, have we failed as parents? This research article I was looking at earlier today said that 35%, I think, or maybe more, of young men under the age of 35 still live at home with their parents. 35%. So men aged 35 and younger, down to when you should have left home, 18, 19, 20, whatever, they live at home with their parents. 25% of young women. And this article was talking about how Gen Z is just not, they're not coping with adults because they have outside expectations. And some of them are like, you're telling me if I work 2 jobs and I do all this stuff, I still may not have it better than my parents. So like, why the work? One lady was talking about her daughter was terrified to take an actual phone call. She only wants to text. She doesn't know how to talk to somebody. All these things. So, what did we fail over as parenting Gen X? And is Gen X having problems with Gen Z? I don't know. But when I think about my mom, she was such a complex person. Such a complex human being. I love her. There was a lot of time, like, there was a pocket time when I didn't like her, but I loved her. Maybe none of you listening to me have that same testimony there. There were times when I loved my mother, but I did not like her, and she didn't like me. But I knew she loved me, if that makes sense. But then I look at my own life and I'm like, I didn't know what the hell I was doing as a young parent. I too, I wanted to be a great provider, which I think I was, right? But I'm so sorry for parenting. So, when we do this. Mother's Day weekend is this weekend. We honor all the moms out there. We honor all the grandmothers out there who raised their kids. But I said, what would happen if I asked Jack, this was the question, what makes a good mother? And the last sentence of what it presented me was, these attributes help in raising happy, healthy, well-adjusted children. So the goal is happy, healthy, well-adjusted children, or as they used to say, little children. So let's go. This is from ChatGPT. We've asked AI to tell us how to be good parents. Amen? Amen. Let's get right in.
Not cool.
All right. Being a great mother involves a combination of qualities and actions that nurture and support the development of a child. Here are some key attributes that contribute to being a great mother. Turn your radio set. Let's go. Number 1, unconditional love. Showing constant and unconditional love is fundamental. This creates a secure environment where the child feels valued and accepted. Number 2, patience. Parenting can be challenging and demanding. Hey, what did you know about this? Parenting can be challenging and demanding. A great mother shows patience, understanding that fearing and growth learning and growth takes time. Learning and growth takes time. Yes, right. Number 3, supportive. Encouraging the child's interest, education, dreams, even when they differ from their own, is crucial for their self-esteem and development. Was my mother's love unconditional? Yes. Was she patient? Let me get back to that. Supportive. Was she supportive? Yes. Empathy. Number 4. Being able to understand and share the feelings of her child helps in nurturing a deep emotional connection. Number 5, consistency. Consistent rules and expectations help a child understand what is expected from them and promotes discipline and responsibility. Communication. Effective communication involves not only speaking, but also listening. Great mothers listen to their children's thoughts and feelings without quick judgments. Number 7, roles are important in modeling. Children often emulate their parents. The great mother acts as a role model, demonstrating values like respect, kindness, honesty, and hard work. 8, flexibility. Adapting to the child's changing needs and the dynamics of life is important. Flexibility helps in managing unexpected challenges more smoothly. Number 9, independence. While it is important to encourage independence, a great mother also knows when to step in to protect her child's well-being. Number 10, sense of humor. Life is full of ups and downs. A great mother who uses humor to lighten difficult situations, helping to teach resilience through laughter and positivity. It's not a bad list, actually. Come on, ChatGPT. Oh, ChatGPT to me, what the? Let's see what ChatGPT would do for me. What's for dinner? I'm just asking ChatGPT what's for dinner. ChatGPT is writing back to me right now these words. Well, what are you in the mood for tonight? If you're looking for suggestions, how about whipping up some classic spaghetti carbonara? It's quick, filling, and always a crowd pleaser, or maybe a hearty chicken stir fry with lots of fresh veggies and a side of rice. Let me know what you're in a craving for, what ingredients you have in mind, and I can help you come up with a great dinner plan. Let me see. Let's go with
Hey, you my dude, right?
spaghetti.
No way! Hey, what's going on, brother?
Guys, SPAGHETTI. Let's go with the spaghetti. It's a great choice. Here's a simple recipe for spaghetti carbonara. Recipe, Mom. I need you to great conversations that ChatGPT just taught me how to be a great mom. And it's putting a recipe together. She just said to enjoy your dinner, it's classic. That's both comforting and delicious. Okay? 3:45. Get the training experience.
Heading interstate volume continuing from westbound out of downtown, westbound past City and Level Road, eastbound past Campus Station, eastbound out across the Holston River Bridge. Your volume down now on Oak Ridge Highway through Carnes, Clinton Highway through Powell, northbound Broadway through Fountain City on the Fennel Hills Crossroads, and on Highway 66 heading into Sevierville. Pioneer Systems keeps you cool with custom AC equipment for your home.
And my mother would put the pie up in the window. And delicious. Smell it. Great choice.
What now?
Here's the. Come on, ChatGPT. Great choice. Smell it. Let's do this.
Listen.
Let's ask what even a degree comes down for Jiffy.
Averaging over 2,000 calories.
That's free.
The Halloran Hilton Hill Show is brought to you by New Balance of Knoxville. Visit the fit specialist at New Balance Knoxville today.
Hey, dude, I just in love, man. Let's
What makes a good mother? What did you like about your mom? What didn't you like about your mom? Who of your mothers didn't have a good relationship with? your mom like to go for dinner? What does your mom eat? Like, what does your mom eat? My mother was finicky about food. She liked her food. And she didn't. I remember my mother enjoying restaurants. I don't remember her enjoying, like if you said, what's your mother's favorite meal at a restaurant? If you ever said to my mother,
No
why
way!
she wants to go, she would go, I'll fix something.
What's going on, my dude?
I will fix something. So tell me about you. Now, Chris Marion is, man, that's a sweet lady. But don't play with us.
Hey!
No,
You never called me back the next day. Hey, I really wish I could talk. I gotta go.
Sunshine. She smiles. She is man, when I tell you she runs it, don't play with mama. My mother was different. My mother was stern. My mother was stern. She was stern. Like, she didn't play. She was. First thing she wrote on the class, on the chalkboard, this is back in the day, on the chalkboards. I used to love when my job was to slap the erasers.
Whatever.
But he was stern.
You were not both before.
He walked in that classroom, she grabbed a piece of that chalk and she write on the board.
I don't know how I got by before I learned
Mrs. Hill.
Epsilon.
You will refer to me as Mrs. Hill. And I called her mama one day at school, and she punked me. When we're here at school, I'm not your mother. I'm Mrs. Hill. You will not be showing any favoritism. Mrs. Hill. Yes, young man. To me, Alan. Yes, young man, from the second row. Alan. Mrs. Hill. What's their homework assignment? I'm going to tell your mother you're not paying attention in class because I gave that out over an hour ago. Young man on the second row. Go talk to your mother. That was a crazy thing because he literally reprimanded me at school and then we'd get home and she would tear into me for cutting up at school as if she had snitched to herself about me. U.S. Metro News. Talk 98.7. The WOKI Business Report is brought to you by TDS Biz Technology Identified News. The LifeLock will no longer the best way. If you have P7, nothing apart. Like right after $7.99. 865-238-4799.
Everybody's got tons of UTIs. Everybody's going to work for me, and I was desperate for a way to be proactive. I'm Jenna Ryan, CEO and founder of Eucora. We work with doctors to develop effective urinary tract health products. Just pick the doctor Eucora with water and drink it when you need support, like right after intimacy. Eucora is helping over 100,000 women stay healthy. Ready to join them? Get 30% off at eucora.com/radio. That's UQORA.com/radio. There's a lot of names that are in the mix.
Just the great people that want to support you, whether they're in the running for VP.
It is a true testament to the strength of the Republican Party. You have so many up-and-comers who are working hard every day to save America.
Senators Tim Scott and J.D. Vance, Senator Christine Hill, and Representatives Elise Stefanik and Byron Donley. That's not only elected here, but still 2024. I'm Scott, it's WWOKI. Big news, on 98.7 WOKI-FM. Springs, Knoxville, located for this BDSB.
Good afternoon. It is 4 o'clock. 68 degrees. Sunny skies in Knoxville. Around Traverse and 77 WKI. News in a moment, but first, let's get a check on traffic. We sure did learn.
You're heading east volume right now. Yep, it's going to be on the interstate and the usual places, but you're also bugging down now. Putting eastbound out around Midway Road. We've got heading volume on Oak Ridge Highway through Farm. Kingston Heights feel very good. Get our reports now for West on 75 North at Merchant Drive. Fidenza European Auto Service makes all repairs from routine to complex, specializing in BMW. Their fees, quality work, honest tip. Google KADUNZA European Auto Service, Alcoa Highway, and Middleburg High. Sherry, that would be my traffic.
Hey, Sherry. Israel has begun military operations in Rafah, a city in southern Gaza, where 1.4 million Palestinians are sheltered. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby expressed concern about Rafah, but stopped short, calling it an invasion.
What we're seeing out of Rafah today, we're watching this, and we're obviously watching it with concern, of course. I wouldn't go so far as to say what we've seen here in the last 24 hours connotes or indicates a broad scale invasion or major ground operation.
The Biden administration threatened to halt weapons shipments to Israel if it goes through with a full-scale invasion of Rafah, citing concerns over the high likelihood of civilian casualties. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to continue the war against Hamas with or without U.S. support. Another week of testimony has wrapped up in former President Trump's hush money trial. Prosecutors expect to call just 2 more witnesses, and the decided to launch it.
As we build clouds throughout the country, now you can with one number, 865-65-60-55. The days of building, it's drive, literal unused, 28 against it.
No class.
This afternoon.
Fuck!
Never been there before. It's a blank canvas. It's still into the north of the next country. Here's how to the afternoon. Make it a very good story of a great book. And then do the afternoon with all the children. Enthusiasm and gratitude you get for hashtag DY terms is what song it's about mama. It's about songs. Tell me about your mother, what you loved about her, what you didn't like about her, how you do Mother's Day. You tell me. Phone number 656-8255, 656-TALK, 1-800-951-TALK. We have a legal pad and ready to go. Rangers must be launched this hour and then we talk about mom. With man, that don't shine for me. I can empathize with you because Mrs. McBride, Mrs. McBride, my grandmama, she worked in my school too at one time, so yeah. So she, hey, nigga was Mrs. McBride. Mrs. McBride, whatever, Greg, Steve, favoritism. Yeah, I empathize with you on that ball. But listen, so between the ages of 11 and 12 and a half, I spent most of that time on punishment. In one form or fashion. And it finally dawned on me. It wasn't mama's fault. And it wasn't daddy's fault. And it dawned on me too. I wanted, how can I put it? I wanted everything. And what I wanted most, and I didn't know it at the time, but what I wanted was trust and freedom. And so it also dawned on me that in order for me to get trust and freedom, I had to stop doing stupid. And in order to get doing stupid, now when I stopped doing that and corrected it, my relationship with my parents is dramatically altered. I mean, dramatically altered. From like the age of 12 and a half on, my relationship with my parents dramatically changed. Because I just realized if I did my chores, if I didn't act out in school, if I was where I was supposed to be, if I stopped dragging my feet, which my father absolutely despised. If I stopped putting stuff in my pocket, which my father absolutely despised. If I just stopped doing stupid and stopped getting caught doing it, then I was going to find. And man, it absolutely changed everything. My relationship with my parents, believe it or not, is almost the same now as it was when I was from 13 on. Because from then on out, I got the freedom and I got the freedom and I got the choice that I wanted. And let me ask you this. Was with that generation, but both my parents, they hated to hear you shuffle or drag your feet. They wanted to pick up your feet. My father did today have shoes that probably worth more than what you paid for your mortgage at its highest point. So that's where that came from. Daddy was a theater, and still to this day, a dress-up guy. You know, like shooting the shine before he came to pair. They ain't have no problem with it. They're just comfortable with a pair of dress shoes as they do with tennis shoes. But my parents are still people, right? So I always call my parents and thank them for the trust that they put in me, because I was allowed to do things at certain ages and go places because my parents trust me. Give me an example. We had relatives that lived on the other side of Chicago. You know, I don't know if people now do realize that the Chicago is massive. My parents would trust me to get up the next morning, get on the bus and the L, and get to school on time, because they knew that in order for me to do those things, I have to keep conducting myself. And the biggest thing with my parents is being where you were supposed to be. 99% of staying out of trouble, even as an adult, is being where you're supposed to be. And for the most part, I was always where I was supposed to be because I wanted to be there frequently. That was pretty good. What did you do special for your mom, for Mother's Day? Mom is, I'm in Nashville. My parents were back home in Chicago. So, yeah, so the best, what we're going to do is, my dad's side of the family from here, and June the 1st, it started out as just a couple of cousins calling each other and saying, hey, you want to go to the park and do this and do that, and now it's the loads of relatives from my state calling, and they want to come, so my parents will be here on June 1st, and we may be able to do something then. But yeah, man, my relationship with my mother, man, my mother was to become, man. My mother, I don't want that lady around for me. I don't want that woman. I tell people all the time, man, my mother is fierce, and if she, even as a grown man with grown man kids, if I am out of line and disrespecting her and my father's name in any street, and she find out, my mother has no problem with talking to me face to face. None. So yeah, man, she wasn't wild at all. She was tough as nails. I just figured out that to keep from getting stuck by those nails, just do what you're supposed to do. And at about 12 and a half, it just dawned on me, do what you're supposed to do, and you get everything you want. Yeah, I wrote down in my notes on you, stop doing stupid stuff. Yeah. Carl, thanks for the call. Yeah. Triple H Radio Experience. Mr. Gorgeous, positive coaching alliance. Got issues with you?
Morse Mutual. We're here to help. Sure.
A national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators.
Really love it. But I didn't know that there was a stage beyond really.
Visit TCA Dev Zone Windsor. A little bit of chill, but plants are
The actual
Order yours online anytime.
Or on a 5 and
Real estate journey up to $10,000 a year.
How we feeling like?
You're right, but Mama's right. Mama's right. Mama's right to raise me better. But we got united. That leaves only me to blame. But Mama's right. Mama's right.
656-8255, 1-800-951-8255, 656-TALK, 1-800-951-TALK. Where do you go to learn to be a great mother? My mother, one of the most interesting things that I have in my collection are the flexible stories my mother told on video about her childhood, about what her mother was like. Oh, boy. Grab the man, welcome to the broadcast. You are our next caller at 421. He has, let me get it myself. I don't know.
You're in luck. I got a sale on. Sold. Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah. Bishop Kevin Perry just texted and said, I was more afraid of my mom than I was the police. Then Chris Marion texts back to him, dude, your mom always was sweet to me, but she wasn't the one who wanted to play with him. And he texts, exactly, you already know. And Chris texts back, yes, sir. And then Bishop Perry texts, that's why my butt is flat today. She knocked the cheeks off my behind. That's what she said. Anyway, grab the man.
She was a disciplinary. She didn't to, she died at a relatively young age based on these ready. But I remember she was a kind person. And I can still see her to this day.
What kind of discipline did she mete out?
You know, you see you get her hands on it, it's always needed. And a fine pan, a belt,
Play around, like bro.
you name it, extension cord.
Gravel man, my mother was much the same way. These are the implements she used to modify.
Okay, man, I was hoping you'd pick that one, because that means we get to rob Tony McTony again. He's got it stashed away on that private sub. So how about we go and unstash it like last time, huh? And get this, remember when he did that stint of community service back in the day? Well, this was the car he had come and pick him up from the side of the road. Can you believe it? This thing's been in the news. Yusuf's gonna want it so bad.
I never got to that. I never got the caning, right?
I say we make this whole crazy op as easy as possible for us, and as annoying as possible for this rich doucher. Let's destroy any heavy weapons they got moving, so they can't use it on us while we're robbing the shit out of them. Let's...
I wonder how firm she was as a disciplinarian. And they would get, spankings, beatings. That whole era of corporal punishment. I wonder why it was like, how much does it take? How much corporal punishment does it take to shape a child? Because and there are a lot of you that if you're younger, you won't relate to a mother being frame of reference. Like, I can't tell you how long the average beating would last. They seem like they lasted forever, but it probably was 30 seconds or 60 seconds or invented, or I don't know, but I do know it was very common. Women would be sitting in church, and they would have a switch across their leg. Coffee on the leg, and you routinely saw some little kid getting yanked down the aisle by their little arm, taken out to the hallway of the church. But that was good mothering at that time. Right? Your children are so well behaved. Mrs. Hill, your children are so well behaved. They better behave. Don't make me come back.
Hell yeah, you found the rest of the shipments. Get as many as you can.
You had to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. Thank you, please, pardon me. But that was considered a good mother back in the day. My mother never sat down with me, now that I think about it. My mother never sat down with me and said, tell me what you feel. Let's talk about your feelings. Right? Let's talk about your feelings. Mr. Rogers did that. My mother didn't go, how are you feeling today? You can feel angry, you can feel happy, fireball. Just needs to express yourself. You feel like you want to jump, just release all your energy. You feel like you might want to check up a little bit. Would you think you might do any of them? Modern parents, there was none of that. Tell me about the people inside of you that want to do angry things. Bishop Perry just texted me. He said they were trying to save our lives. Chris texts back, amen, especially their boys, because they knew we would. Okay. Welcome to the Triple H Radio Experience. I am logging you in at 428. Amen, especially their boys, because they knew. Go back to the so we want to take a break, or we want to try to take him right now. All right, Rick, I got you now. Welcome to the broadcast.
My mother married my father, and she married at the age of 15 years old. She was the most woman on the planet. And I believe she was she had the most longest black hair that come down all the way past her hip. And she had beautiful blue eyes. And she was beautiful. And she raised 3 boys basically by herself. So she had to get up real quick. And she was a young people.
So, a lump between her cheek and gums.
Yeah, she pulled that cheek out, take the tablespoon, and she dipped it down in that stuff, just like that over her mouth, and she hold that in there, put it in there. But the thing she did, she was telling her she was mean as dog. We was fighting with the frogs, going outside, she told us, don't go back to the house until it's dark. And what we did, was go out, she's making a break her own street. I know a lot of guys got this story. She's all around that, like that year at time. And we come in there and said, I'm going to chew you up. Look, I mean, let me tell you what. Honey, you're going to for trouble. You will die for trouble. Ain't nobody for my grip. You ain't going to let me go. So there's how many grips will be with how much you got. If you get you ain't never do it. You can give you one with the phone. You said to the bank, we're going to go give you a rest. You said to the bank that you're going to go. And then said, hold on, I said, I'm going to give you one more. And then said, the bank that you've done and I don't know that. I'm going to go ahead and look back. And when you got these keen enough on them, you stick that snuff on the ground, look at it, and you knock that off so I'm not with the time. You do it about 3 times a day, though.
Hey, let me ask you something, Rick. Is your mother still alive?
No, honey, she passed away. I wish she did.
What was her name?
Yes, here we go. These names have faded away. Get this.
My mother's name was Lucille Elna.
Yeah. That sounds about right, don't it?
Yeah.
Those names were nice to me.
You were fucking great out.
She was so pretty when I graduated high school in 1982. I was away. I graduated high school in Grant County in 1982. And I took a ride around at 78 miles and ran like a head office. And I didn't want to get home, but we didn't have this phone. The phone was around the right hour. I said, what? You use that deep get a ride around with that meeting. What?
All right, man. Thank you for honoring this element on the broadcast, Rick. Your Blake's Radio Experience.
This report is sponsored by Tire Rack. Nearly 3,000 teen drivers die in car crashes each year. Tire Rack Street Survival is designed to save lives. You'll one day hands-on them. And so
I'm not embarrassed about what my pictures look like. All because they are using it.
So I go every week, multiple times a week, sometimes.
God Red, Ball Red, and Harold Red. When you're technical,
WOKI.
You could not ask for a more beautiful
meeting. What?
WOKI.
And
Not much. Because it's them.
.com. Sherry Bigler, Michael's traffic.
Do you have stuff that you need gone? Then give a buzz to Junk Be Gone. Created right here in Knoxville, Junk Be Gone has full-service junk removal, driveway dumpsters, document shredding, and demolition. Give them a buzz at 865-675-5865 or junkbegone.biz.
Little winter, a little bit of chill, but the plans are okay. 47 tonight, 70 partly cloudy on Saturday, just an isolated bubble of thunder. From the WDLT Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ben Cathy.
Listening to Triple H from the Brogan, the National Studio.
WOKI.
you could not ask for a more beautiful day. Look at this weather. It's a great day to wash your car. It's a great day to get your car washed. And all this rain and all this, now go get it washed. I go to Harper Auto Wash. Absolutely outstanding. When they opened the first one on Parkside Drive, I signed up immediately because I do a lot of trading with Harper, with their dealerships. Bought a ton of cars from them. I trust them. And so we take care of it as well. And I started then on Parkside Drive. And then they put the new one out on Alcoa Highway near the airport, and that was always super convenient. And I was talking to Shannon, and he was like, "We got one coming to Beard. It is here." And I go every week, multiple times.
We're gonna need to get you a disguise so you blend in on that.
You will too. They've got great memberships. They can help with your fleet. They do detailing. I just love Harper Auto Wash. Swing by today. They're on Dean Hill in Beard. Details at harperautowash.com.
This is a big announcement.
These days, more and more people are having credit problems. That's why citizens have been serving people like you for over 100 years. Get the cash you need now. Just go online and fill out the application at citizensloan.com for the sum of cash you need.
Hi, I'm Dr. Blake Wall with Be the Younger You. You've heard me talk about people losing up to 20 to 30 pounds in 1 month, all because they are using anti-aging to lose weight. That's why not only do they talk about losing weight quickly, but also how their energy level soars, their hair and skin are better, brain fog goes away, and their joints don't hurt as much, because it's not only about losing. I'm not embarrassed about what my pictures look like. We're just happy.
Whether you seek backyard adventures, how you disappointed mom on her special day. Plus, our normal Monday stuff including all the more. Bill Show starts at 6, News Talk 98.7 WOKI.
When you feel the need to get it off your chest, and you gotta remember, state your case with George Gorda, Sundays noon to 2, News Talk 98.7 WOKI.
When I'm shifting in my head, 17 go back into time, I never stay in place. Ain't no shit in the line, back and take my mama's place. Spend it too slow, man, to go home, my business. The reason you have chicken arms, is and niggas with my breakfast. The only cheese was stand, trouble, things with what we made. I've been this on the streets in the scale. Looking on my mother's woman, chill. Together, big screen. Hey, need a bit of attention, you know, damn. There's a black man, he's with the black king. You understand, dude? It ain't easy. Face the baby. The AAA training experience, to play some songs written to honor mom. And if you'd like to talk about your mom, we'd love to hear from you. 656-8255, 1-800-951-8255-656-TALK, 1-800-951-TALK. Rick said to tune you up. So you ever get tuned up, you will dance a circle. I definitely have done that. One of the big points I want to make today, though, when I look back at my mother and my father now, and I think about the times in which they lived, and that there is no manual for becoming a great parent. They didn't have to. They were authoritative. They tried their best, but they were human beings. And I think you have to have kids, go through every sort of emotion with raising children before you ever are given insight into what it must have been like to be a parent to you. Because being a great parent is not a parent. And he did not have the tools. They only had blunt force. They didn't, but at the same time, I think about it, I look at all the dimensions of my mom and her life, and the food. This thing from ChatGPT about, I asked ChatGPT what a great mother was. And that list actually is like a solid list. Not that, AI would ever know what it's like to be a parent, but our moms, they did the best they could. Some people had great moms, some people had moms that struggled, but just try to do the best you can. And so to all the mothers out there, God bless you. God bless you. Because you just do the best you can. But I don't think people have a clue about how to be a great parent, to be honest with you. Is there a manual? Are there guides to parenting? Who wrote them? What do they know? Does the Bible teach you how to be a great parent? I think it's on the job training. Chris, do you have Mama, My Boys to Men? That was actually on the list of songs to play, my friend. I would like to hear that one as you're pulling songs this afternoon that were written to honor Mom. Was there anything to say, buddy?
Would you like me to sing it?
Oh, no.
What do you think? No? No.
Fucking cocksucker! Oh shit, man!
That's great. Thank you, Chris. Oh, thank you, Chris. Yes. Man. Chris, by your estimation, who is the best singer in Boyz II Men?
Who's the best one, sorry?
Who's the best singer in Boyz II Men?
Oh, is that a trick question or is that rhetorical?
No. Which one of the three?
Kanye. By far.
Oh, no.
By far.
No, no.
More control. I mean, he gets wild, but he has control over his wildness.
Sean Stockman.
Nope.
Is the greatest singer in Boyz II Men.
Nope. He's not.
He is.
It's subjective. You can be a Sean guy. I'll be a
Listen,
Kanye guy.
we're gonna need some.
And what's the bring?
That's why you're a Kanye guy. I can tell by the way you're singing your song.
I had to pray some sexy tunes that time, right?
Where'd you put it?
Report is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PTA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports.
You need something, huh?
Parents,
One of your rides?
students, and
Let me know.
Visit PTA.DevZone.
I'll bring it by.
I have not spotted any interstate wrecks blocking any of those lanes at this time, but we do have very heavy volume still westbound to out of downtown. Eastbound past Cedar Bluff on up to West Hills. Westbound past Pella City Parkway and Lovell Road. 40 eastbound on out around Midway Road. Heavy volume continuing northbound Broadway and eastbound City on Finn Halls Crossroads. You can now fly nonstop Knoxville to New Haven, Connecticut on Avelo Airline with low fares and no change or cancellation fees. Book your trip at AveloAir.com. Sherry, you've been working Michael's traffic.
Little Windsor, a little bit of chill, but plans are okay. 47 tonight, 70 partly cloudy on Saturday, with just an isolated bubble of thunder. From the WDMT Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ben Cadmus. The next on 90. We're talking at home and abroad, and you've got unlimited talk and text, plenty of 5G data, $50 a month. That's less than half the price of today's AT&T. Mobile, exact same service. Pound 250, say the keyword save now. Now you save an additional 50% off your first month. Make this your talk so you can afford to travel this summer. Right, who's there for heroes or their families left behind?